What is up, plant community? I'm making this video because I made a whole lot of bad decisions, um, bad choices. Uh, I knew we had a chance of snow coming in, but I didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was, and got pretty bad. Snow was on everything, and I was not expecting it. The temps also dropped way below what these guys can handle, which was 33 degrees. Surprisingly, everything's okay. I took them back outside, but there's no damage on the cypress here. That's old damage. I was this guy, I knew he'd be fine. The Cycad, I was expecting really the ones that suffer was my Majesty Palm, as they only like to take, well, they can take temps down to 35. But got a new spear in here, and it's doing just fine. This guy is doing just fine. This ain't because of the cold or anything. I was there because he got scorched. Yeah, this guy's completely fine. This Cycad, the Dion Spinulosum, he's looking iffy, but he's been looking like that. I had some new fronds on him, but yeah, those blew away in the wind, so hopefully he gets looking way better. We have my quarterline Australis. He'll be fine. It was a wet snow. Norfolk Island Pines is definitely exposed to it. There is a bit of damage on there, but that was from, well, earlier in the spring season. Some of the plants in the garden are coming back, but yeah, tips are only going to drop down to 34. Him, I don't think he got damaged really, is because the location I have the Majesty is actually way more protected than, say, in the backyard area, which is also still more protected on the porch and things. But yeah, he didn't really get the full force. So like, there's snow here weighing this frond down, but he didn't get like the full-fledged cold effect like these guys out here do that are more exposed, or him that's more exposed, or even the Dion Spinulosum, which winded up getting a whole lot of snow on him. He got snow on him, but I think they're going to be all right. I brought them in, warmed them up, haven't seen no cold damage on them. I think it's going to get, no, I know for a fact it's only going to get to 34 and warm up quickly again. And it's only going to be 40 degrees. And then later in the week, we're going to really reach 80 degrees if that doesn't change. I don't go by what the Weather Channel says for, say. I go more by Google because they have satellites that's constantly going over monitoring the temperatures. So that's what I go more with. I knew we was going to get snow, but I did think it was going to be like it was. I didn't think it was going to stick this morning, and surprise, surprise, it stuck this morning. And yeah, I was uh I really freaked out. Like, I've never freaked out that much in my life. We'll go in the back, see how things are in the back, because the things in the back are a bit more tender. Before I go in the back, I forgot to mention too that I had some of my desert bonsais outside. Jade surprisingly has all of its plump leaves. None of them really fell off. This guy right here, which is it's the rock fig. It's doing good. And then this guy here, he's doing good. Thank goodness. I thought I was really going to lose them, but they're doing all right. Once the snow melted off of them, they were doing just fine. All right, now we're going to go in the backyard. Alright, we're out here in the backyard where, yeah, a lot of things really got snowed on. He got snowed on. He's doing fine now. All my English ivy got snowed on. He definitely got snowed on. Um, he's doing alright. I checked the center of him. He's doing fine. I checked the spear of this guy. He's doing all right, which he's only supposed to take temps down to 35, but he took down 33 today. This is damage that was already happening, so no particular cold damage on him. And then my tree fern down here, Silver Lady, she could take temps down to 26. 27, my bad. So I really wasn't worried about her. Him, the Finger Lady Palm, he could take temps all the way into the low 20s. I wasn't worried about him one bit. Yeah, he's gone. But, and then I was definitely worried about my umbrella tree, which there is some damage, but that's more of overwatering type of damage because he's been out here where it's been raining a lot, and he seems to be doing okay. He's pushing through. We got some new growth up here, so he's doing good. He's doing all right, but yeah, I was definitely worried. Yeah, I was definitely worried. I think the only reason why the lemon cypress over here survived, again, it's kind of more protected because here's the door, which acts more like a wall from all the wind. So, things up here for the most part are pretty well protected if they're more up on the upper region of the porch. All the things in the ground, I didn't worry about because, they're in the ground. So obviously, if they're in the ground, they could take it, unless they're annuals. But yeah, surprisingly, everything survived. Nothing got cold damaged. I was really worried about this guy here because he grew up in a greenhouse most of his life, but he did good. He did all right for me. He didn't skip a beat, really, if I had to be honest. Neither did the Norfolk Island pines, so that's good. I usually only expose them to temps as low as 33, well, not 33, but 35. Anything lower, I don't recommend. You can really cause some issues. I'll let them go for 34 brief periods of time, which is what's going to happen today. They'll be exposed to temps as low as 34 degrees today. Um, it's going to be shady for the rest of the week until tomorrow, so they're going to be out here getting the full-fledged sun. Again, some of them I really wasn't worried about, like the Coraline Australius, but of course I went ahead and brought him in because he doesn't have that trunk to make him more cold tolerant. The fan palms and windmill palm I wasn't really worried about. Neither was I of him. The little endangered guy over here, endangered in the wild, the Cycad over here, I wasn't really worried about him one bit either, taking the cold. In fact, I got him out here right now with really no protection. He'll take temps down to 34. Yeah, otherwise than that, that's it. Just wanted to tell you guys that, yeah, I made a mistake. Because my original thought yeah, okay, it's going to snow, but it's not going to stick. And once it hits the leaves, it's just going to be like rainwater. Nope. It stuck. And it really showed. And yeah, so it just goes to show you, if you're like me, trying to get the most health of your trees and the most health of your palm trees, and tips are probably gonna drop and they say you're gonna have a chance of snow, you might want to listen and bring in more of your fragile guys. But otherwise than that, that's all I got to tell you. Just wanted to give you an update. Gonna be monitoring the temps a day. Because my dad says there's a chance of snow, but I don't see that there's going to be a chance of snow at all. Considering that system has done pretty much moved out. It's just cloudy now. But yeah, anyways, if you guys like my videos, give me a like, share, and subscribe, which is something I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. It was just kind of, it wasn't like it was planned or anything, so that's why I forgot to mention that. It was just like, well, here's what happened. Just giving you guys the raw footage and the raw material of what actually happened. Anyways, if you guys like my content, please give me a like, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or anything like that. It is kind of chilly out here, so I'm going to go back in. With that said, guys, have a good rest of the day.